is it a good afternoon? Who wants to have off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday? I kind of thought so. Look, what we're going to do this afternoon is we've got an awards program, and I wanted to get started. Actually, I don't think we did. I forgot. It wasn't an awards program we were going to do today. We have something very special we're going to do today. We have a very, very special guest here today. We have someone who has been serving our country for us. We have, some of you might have brothers and sisters, or moms or dads, or sons and daughters. We happen to have somebody here today, and since he's here, and since it's, what weekend is this? Memorial Weekend, and I think if we talk about Memorial Weekend, we talk about soldiers who help protect our country so that we are free to be able to do these things. And there's a gentleman here that I would like to bring up and recognize, and that is Captain Brent Irish. Can we welcome him? Tell you just a little bit, but I think since it's Memorial Weekend, we have a special way we're going to start our little, this is very short, but we've got a special thing here. I think we're going to ask Miss Harper to come up and sing a little bit for us. Can I ask everyone to please stand? Understand that we're very thrilled and honored to have someone such as Miss Harper, who is such a talented singer, to be able to help us sing this. So, if you want to sing, please put your hand over your heart. Captain Irish, I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about his trip home, but it's been a long time, and he just got home back into the United States last night. I'm going to let him explain his trip If you would, just tell them.
I spent almost 1 year in Islamabad, Pakistan. Does everybody know where Islamabad, Pakistan is? No? That's your homework for the weekend. You need to find it on a map. But Islamabad is next to India. It's actually between India, Iran. It borders a little bit of China and Afghanistan. When I left, it was about 110 degrees and getting hotter by the day. I worked at the U.S. Embassy, which was a new experience for me being in the Army, because I got to work with a lot of people from the U.S. State Department. So I worked with a lot of diplomats, which was a very different experience. We did a lot of different security assistance type missions. We helped with floods, helping millions of Pakistanis who were affected by a devastating flood last year. And, excuse me if I get teary-eyed. I just want you all to know that after going to countries like that, we all have it so nice here. We have amazing resources. We have amazing capabilities. In a matter of a couple of days, we were able to supply hundreds of thousands of starving people with food, pulling them out of just amazing devastation. And we can do that with a little bit of planning and a whole lot of hard work. One of the things that we have at our benefit that they don't really have over there is a really good education system. And I know that you're all young and you're probably not thinking too much about the future, but make sure you study hard, because I work with a lot of very smart and talented people, and you can all do that too. And I appreciate you allowing me to come here today.
Started yesterday when?
I actually left Islamabad at 4 in the morning on the 25th.
2 days ago.
So it was about a 4-hour flight from Islamabad to Abu Dhabi, and then a 15-and-a-half-hour flight from Abu Dhabi in United Arab Emirates to Chicago. So that's a lot of time sitting on airplanes. So it was a long trip.
Then he won't tell you this, but he got there and he was supposed to fly home last night and be in around midnight, and about 10 minutes after he got to Chicago, they canceled his flight to be here. So we were kind of on edge whether we'd have him here today, but fortunately they were able to get him out and get him here this morning. And I'd like Olivia and Vance to stand and come on up here with their dad if they would. And obviously our great PTO president, Miss Irish, we couldn't have done a lot this year. She's been a terrific president for our PTO, but we're very honored to help welcome you home. We do have a couple of things for you. We want him to be a part of our North Elementary group, so maybe he can hold up what he's got there. Thank you very much. Thank y'all for
Thank you.
By the way, we've got pictures and videos, so.
Oh, very good.
We'll be able